Natalie O'Shea, and today I want to share with you some of the new products that are coming up in the new Stampin' Up catalogue that goes live June the 1st. So as a demonstrator, we get to order some products early, and I've been lucky enough to do that, and some of them have arrived, some of them I'm still waiting for, but I thought that I would give you a little show and tell, sneak peek of some of the items that are coming up. If you love these products and you can't wait till June the 1st to get your hands on them, then you can become a demonstrator. Everything that I'm sharing with you today, as demonstrators, we've been able to pre-order. So we can't pre-order from the whole catalogue, but we can pre-order an awful lot. So if you're itching to get your hands on them, it's something you've thought about, and your wish list is more than £130, then come and join the gang. We have a great time. We have a team called the Stamping Stars, and we are all just passionate paper crafters who love to craft and collect stuff. So yeah, so I'll find out more, but let's get started, because there's a fair bit to go through. But I wanted to first of all share this suite here, and in fact I might not bring it all in because that might just be a bit confusing. So I've done a video making this card. Ta-da! And it uses all the product suite here. So this is Rooted in Nature. So Lovely as a Tree has been a best-selling stamp set of ours since 2001, when it first entered the charts at #1. So yes, so Rooted in Nature seemed like a great idea as well. This kind of effect was good in Painted Harvest as well last autumn. So just again some more nature leaves, skeleton leaves, trees, tree trunk, etc. there. So a 2K set, clear mount or wood mount, 16 stamps in there, and some good greetings as well. Thinking of you, to thank you for all that you do, just for you, you are wonderful. There we go, so great stamps there. And then you've got this pack of pattern paper, or designer series paper as we like to call it. And if I grab those out, so great skeleton leaf pattern there, and another one with some of the other colours there. So this is Mint Macaron and Grapefruit Grove. You've got your Blackberry Bliss and Grapefruit Grove on there. So some fern patterns, some of the leaves. Oh, look at that, Blackberry Bliss there again, and the pattern paper we used on that card as well. And as with everything, Stampin' Up is double-sided. So you've got some coordinating patterns here. So you've got the stripe, you've got a wood grain effect, a kind of textured sort of burlap kind of thing, more sort of vines and leaves, a Blackberry Bliss stripe, look at that, and again a sort of more, going similar wood grain effect there as well. So as with everything, some kind of bold colours and bold images that side, and a bit more subtle coordinates on the other side. So what else do we have? I should probably say that to complement the stamp set, we have some dies, and there are a couple of dies in here as well that actually won't cut, they will emboss. So these images will emboss on your cardstock, which is going to be great. So I've got some things coming up with that, but the rest of these all cut out the skeleton leaves and the big trees and things like that. So a great set, because Lovely as a Tree doesn't have dies that coordinate. So what else do we have? We have Nature's Twine, so 4 twine. It's a nice good thick sturdy twine. So Mint Macaron, Blackberry Bliss, Crumb Cake and Grapefruit Grove. And then also these great little leaves trinkets. Oh, she said she can open the case. There we go, so 4 different ones. I've been trying to wait till my neighbours stopped drilling. They were quiet for a minute, but you can, hopefully it's not interfering too much and you can hear me. So there we go. So 2 silver, 2 of the bronze copper colour, and you've got the 3-leaf design and the single leaf as well. So they're great there. You can stick those on with either Tombow tape or glue dots. So let's move on to another product suite. So lots on this product suite. So this is Detailed with Love. So you've got the set here saying let's celebrate, happy birthday, thank you, lots of patterns, and so many of my smiles begin with you. So again, it's a clear mount stamp set or wood mount stamp set there. And this is a coordinating punch. So it's a triple punch. So you've got 3 corners that do 3 different things. So we've got a corner rounder there. You've got a small oval, which is kind of meant to be for the centre of where you want to place a bit of ribbon through. So that's always good. And then a 3 design for a corner as well. So basically all sort of corner designs, but that one you can do flat. My favourite bit of this suite has got to be, look at this. In fact, I should probably put it underneath. Oh, if I can. How gorgeous is that? So it's a 12 by 12 sheet of laser cut paper. So you could cut out individual flowers and use this. You could use the whole piece on a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout. It's just beautiful, but it's not just that design that you get either, but you do get a few of those. But let me see if I can. 1, 2, so 3. Oh, and what I should say as well, it's very vanilla one side and whisper white the other side. So let's get rid of those and I'll show you the other design. So 3 sheets of that 12 by 12 pattern, but you can obviously cut that up. And then look at this. So I'll show you the very vanilla side this time. So there we go. So these can be cut up and used, and they're actually supposed to be used with these note cards here. So this is the perfect size. Just cut those down the middle and put them on there, and you've got mint macaron, you've got 2 designs there, and then you've got the blackberry bliss, which is 2 different designs as well. So look at those. There we go. So colour washes with these over the top, and I'll be showing you, well, I'll show you a card in a second actually, but let's put those to one side. She says, rustle, rustle. But look at these, how fab are these? So these are great big long strips that you can use, but these are perfect size, and you can cut the cogs out. Just beautiful. And again, because it's whisper white, you can also sponge it or colour it and make it any colour you want to. So 3 of those as well. So let's show you a little card. So there's one of the note cards done there with one of the backgrounds, and you've got a few strips there and the happy birthday, and there's the design from that punch. So you've corner rounded 2 punches and done those, and those jewels you can see there are these faceted dots, and they kind of come in mint macaron. I'm going to get this right, see if it's got it on here. Okay, I'm going to go mint macaron, grapefruit grove, blackberry bliss and black, but they're faceted so they shimmer and sparkle there as well. So great size as well. And what else you also get in this suite is, well, let's put those to one side actually, a Memories and More pack. So we love a Memories and More pack, and I am always saying that even if you don't memory keep or scrapbook, these kits are fantastic for making cards with, and Stampin' Up have just made it even easier. So let's have a look. So you get a whole wodge, she says, professional word, wodge, of all these 3 by 4 cards. And so you get some plain backgrounds, and you get some sentiments, and you get all sorts of different cards on there. But these are great. So we have now done Whisper White Small Memories and More card envelopes. So we've got card and envelopes where they just fit perfectly on. So you can make super quick, super simple cards now. So they're fantastic. So let's put those to one side. So lots of different things on there. And let's celebrate today. Just all sorts. Love it. Oh, look at those. Oh. Some mint macaron there. But look, some laser cut pieces there. And there. Wow, they're beautiful. And then, so we've got, look at that. So not to be outdone, we have also the Memories and More large cards as well. So look, slap that on a card like that, a little bit of embellishment or ribbon or something like that, and your job done. Or if you like super simple, you're that on there and your job done, full stop anyway. So there we go. So what else designs we got? Some good background pieces there. Oh, let's leave those to one side. And some good patterns. Put your phone down. Oh dear. Collect moments, not things. And there we go, some good patterns there. So they can all go straight on there. But what you've also got here as well is, look at these die cut pieces. So they can go straight on the front of those as well. But even more in the kit, so you've got 2 sets of those stickers there. So thinking of you, there's some thanks, I'm sorry. So great sentiments, or just great borders as well. It's your day, thank you, congratulations. Perfect, perfect. So that, oh, and let's not forget, oh, I should really need to open this, hold on. Let's get this out. This is beautiful. So this comes in Whisper White and Very Vanilla. And she says, there we go. Look at this. This is, it's a tulle. Tulle. So it's a spotty tulle. So a bit of texture. And again, you can colour these with our pens, our alcohol markers, ink pads, anything like that. You can do those. So that's all those put to one side. So great, Memories and More card packs and the Memories and More packs themselves. Oh, great. Right, so next I'm going to show you some stamp sets. So these are individual stamp sets. So Artisan Textures, always good to have textural backgrounds for collage cards and even just a little splatter and things like that. So Artisan Textures. You've got Pick a Pennant, which has obviously a whole alphabet with multiple letters in. A great stamp set for use with the new Stamparatus or Ratus. And you can put, so you can stamp these banners and then you can line the letters up or the numbers or whatever you want to see, the little emblems there or the patterns, all sorts of things there that you can then spell out. Pennants or flags and bunting, as we call it here in the UK. So you can do a card with bunting going all the way down. So that's good. Animal Outing. So this was a set we got on stage in April. Very cute, very lifelike. I've seen some great cards done with this already. So sort of pencil sketched, but great when they're coloured up. So together we make a great pair. Welcome, little one. Wild about you. But that's great as well. And that does have a coordinating die set. We just can't get our hands on it yet. So what else? So actually, as customers at the moment, you can get your hands on the 5 new In Colours ink pads. So whilst we have the Share What You Love offer on at the moment, you can actually get these ink pads as well. So Blueberry Bushel, Call Me Clover, Grapefruit Grove, Lovely Lipstick and Pineapple Punch. So available to you now as customers, and obviously as if you joined and you're a demonstrator, available now as well. What I've also got to match these, well, I've got I've got 4. I think I put in Pineapple Punch twice and missed my lovely lipstick. So there's some new ribbon here. And what is this? So this is a grosgrain ribbon, about 1/8 of an inch or 3.2 millimeters. So you can see them there. So 4 out of the 5 colours, can't be bad. But there is also a real red. So this is a, what does it say? Well, it just says real red, come on. It's just a solid ribbon. So I think that's more of a sort of satin than a grosgrain. But it's a real red thin ribbon as well. Also, as we're talking about in colours, then you can also get, look at this. So first of all, 6x6 pads. So we did away with our 12x12 pads and brought in this 6x6 colours as well. So there's your 5 in colours. And let's go through so you see what patterns we've got going in there. So polka dot. So you can't go wrong with a polka dot. So 4 different sheets of that polka dot and 4 different sheets of that polka dot. So there we go, so 2 different polka dots. Then of course it's double-sided, so turn it over and you've got 2 different stripes as well. So pretty standard pattern paper that can be used for anything. So not all flowery, very generic, in bright sort of primary colours. I think that's great, a great addition to pattern paper. And what else do we have? What else can I share with you? So I can share with you another bundle. So if you sell the equivalent of $1 million worth of Stampin' Up stuff, which I'm so close. I'm not so close at all. I think I worked out it'll take me another 40 years if I carry on going the way I'm going to reach my million. But for those that are successful enough to reach $1 million worth of sales, they can go to Stampin' Up head office and have an input and make their own stamp set. So this is a stamp set that was done by Mary Fish. She's a US demonstrator, and varied vases. So a great versatile set. So again, a thanks, a hello, birthday wishing, wishes. You are simply the best, with some flowers. But you can obviously use those vases that way, but you can also use them that way as well. So whichever way you want them to. And then you've got a great punch there as well. And what I have seen is, I should probably do this. Oh, I've got a bit of pattern paper somewhere. No, but what I have done is if you are using this punch, then I should really have done this. Hang on, let's do this. Let's just grab a piece of. Can you still hear my neighbours? I've shut the windows, so I'm hoping you can hear them a bit less. Right, okay, so if somebody wanted to stamp these out, so you could stamp them and you're going to sit there, but you could waste quite a lot of paper as well. So what I saw someone do is, that's great, that covers them all out anyway, but is to use this as a template. So if I wanted to, let's say I was going to stamp on here, you could then use this as a template to get your stamp. She says, should have been prepared for this, shouldn't I? Here's one I made earlier. So let's just put it on a block like that. So say I wanted this vase, so I could then use that as a template to stamp through there, and at the same time I could then stamp this one, this one, this one and this one, and then they'd all be in exactly the perfect place to then punch out there. So hopefully you get what I mean. So it's good to, on these punches that have got sort of builder punches that lots of parts on, for you to do that so you know where to go. Because if you're anything like me, you'll always be stamping the vase upside down to how you need it. So a little tip for you that I saw somebody share. So there we go. So that is varied vases and the coordinating punch. So obviously as a bundle, buy the two together and you get 10% off. So always good to buy a bundle, and you've got to love a punch. So let's get rid of those. Woo. So what else have I got? So if you're on my mailing list, you would have seen a few cards and a video using this stamp set here. So this is, so you could use it as a lined alphabet in itself, but it also comes with these layering alphabet dies. So this is a whole new thing in that I haven't used this yet, as in it has this piece here, and you take the letter you're, oh dear me, come on. Ooh. So let's say I'm doing an E. You sit there and you put that in there and you punch out your letter E. So you can stamp, you could stamp it first, but I think in this instance this is a photopolymer set, and I think it's going to be easier to die cut first and then stamp. So they put it there, but what it also does is cut out this section here, so you can have like waterfall layering cards in different sort of rainbow colours and all sorts of colours. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will be sharing a video, but it's just a tweak. So you can use it as a normal sort of alphabet set, but you can also use it to make some layering cards with as well, or waterfall cards as I would kind of call them. So let's get rid of that. What else we've got? I've got a couple of hostess sets to share with you. So this has been a really popular set already. So it's called Hand Delivered, and it's a sort of a pair of legs and then you've got a couple of patterns for her skirt, and then she can be carrying, so there's a little finger, so she can be carrying a cake for a wedding, she'd be carrying books for graduation or for school, she could be carrying a sign which can say any of these, so happy birthday to the graduate, congratulations, love celebrating you, thank you, hope you feel better soon, and miss you. And there we go, also the rest of her body and a whole load of balloons as well, so you can stick that on the top of that. So a really cute set, I look forward to using that one. And then another one that I just thought was super cute, I like a thanks for everything and a you are amazing, and this little strawberry plant here, and this, look at this little bird with his boots on, and a watering can and a very smiley snail. So I thought that was cute as well. So I'll be using those soon as well. And then just a couple of other bits really. I've got new Big Shot embossing mats. So as we all know, you can use your Big Shot to cut with dies or emboss with embossing folders. Well, these mats are now going to turn all your dies into embossed images. So if you've got like an intricate die, and you don't want to cut it out, you just want the pattern, then these embossing mats are going to be used in your Big Shot. There's full instructions in there as to what to do and how many layers and all things like that, but let's open it. Let's open it. That's all she says. Easier said than done. Right, there we go. So it comes with a plastic plate, sort of silicone plate, and these two floppy silicone mats as well, one very thin one and one thicker one, and then it tells you, oh they do smell, it tells you what you need in the order. There we go in English. So make the emboss only sandwich, then run the sandwich through the Big Shot, and it tells you all the different layers you need. So I look forward to using those as well. So it just makes all your dies now in effect embossing folders. And one of the things I'm quite excited about, which is a little bit sad, but is the new Stampin' chamois. Now it doesn't come in this case. So this is a chamois leather for your stamps. So just like a chamois leather, I mean it comes slightly damp when you open it, but you need to run it under the tap, wring it out, and it's to clean your stamps with. So if you don't like, or you can't be bothered, or whatever, the Stampin' scrub, then you just get your stamps and you'd clean it on this. And once you've done it, it's going to get filthy. Once you've marked it, it's going to stay marked. So don't sit there and think you're going to get the images out or anything like that. But somebody recommended that if you have one of our clear mount cases, it fits perfectly in there, so you can keep it sort of from drying out too much once you've used it. So use it until it's kind of not doing its job anymore, and then just rinse it under the tap. So literally just keep it running it underwater until the water runs clear, and then you can throw it back in this case and it's ready to use again once you've sort of given it a wring out. And if it dries out, don't worry about it. It's a chamois leather as such. Just run it under the tap, damp it, and it's back to use again. So that's it, and that's only I think £7.50 or something. So I thought that was a good thing. Right, that's all I'm going to show. That's all. And believe me, I've only got about half the stuff that's available. So as I said, if it's something you're considering, then this month is a great month to join. You can get your hands on everything that I've shown you. We'd love to welcome you to the group. And if you're a customer and you want to stay a customer, I'm still very pleased to have you. And you'll be able to order any of these products from June the 1st. So I look forward to sharing more with you. If I get more stuff soon, which I will do in the next week or so, I'll give a share of those as well. But I hope you've enjoyed this sneak peek. If you have, give us a thumbs up, and if you like anything, leave a comment. Tell me what your favourite item is, and I'd love to hear from you. And if you don't already subscribe to my YouTube channel, then give me a little subscribe, and then you'll be notified every time I release a video. So that's it from me. I'll be back again soon. Thanks for watching.